Hey guys, what's going on? It's Big Pasta 92 here, and I wanted to make a quick video today, just a quick little setup guide on how to use one of my favorite add-ons that they have in WoW right now, and it is called Trade Skill Master. If you've never used this add-on before, guys, let me tell you, it is the single best thing that you can do to increase your wealth in-game. Now, you don't really have to do an awful lot. It's a little more difficult to set up than a normal add-on, but it's really only about 5 minutes of setup work, and the upside is absolutely astronomical. So let's get started. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to go to the Trade Skill Master website. There you're going to have to make an account, unfortunately, and install the TSM desktop app. Now what the desktop app does is it allows some of your desktop resources to back it up, so it's not just like a straight add-on, all the pressure is just in-game. It's using some of your computer's hardware too. I did this on a 1060 graphics card on my old computer, and it gave me some issues. I just had to turn down some settings and it worked fine, but if you have a newer graphics card, this is going to be perfectly fine for you, and there's honestly some fine-tuning you can do even if it isn't. But once you've made an account and you're all set up there, you're going to have the desktop app set. So you go to the desktop app, and right up here is going to be settings, right? So it's very important that you set up your realms. It's going to bring you back to Trade Skill Master, bada bing, bada boom. You just pick whichever realm you actually want to go to, and mine is, US East Paggle, so I set that up, and it's ready to go. So, on Paggle, then after that, you're going to go to CurseForge. You're going to go to CurseForge, and you're going to get the TSM add-on in here, and also the TSM app helper. You're going to want to download both of those from CurseForge. They both say BCC. I'm not sure if there's a retail option or not, but this is the one I've got, and it works perfectly fine. So, yeah, that's it. Once you get all three of those things installed, you're going to go over here. You might have to run a full auction house scan. This little check mark up here will tell you if it's all working appropriately. So, if that green check mark isn't there, it's probably going to want you to scan the auction house. If it isn't there again after you scan the auction house, or sometimes the auction house scan will just straight up crash your client, or it'll make it really buggy and it'll never finish. Just close down WoW, close down the TSM desktop add-on, just fresh restart everything, always starting TSM desktop add-on first before you start a new instance of WoW, and that'll solve all your problems. So just really quickly, it's a super useful auction house. Let's just say I want to look up what these robes are selling for, right, in Viewed Netherweeb. So right here, you can just look at like a bulk view of the cheapest ones. You can look at the different stacks involved, and this isn't really why we're using this add-on, is to buy things, but just quickly, you can also go to advanced item search, search for gems with really easy specifications. Instead of just going through pages and pages and pages, now I'm just looking at every red gem right in front of me, right? So let's just do a little bit of basic setup before we get started with that. Let's get out of the auction house, and let's just open up Trade Skill Master version 4.11 right there. As you can see, I've been doing too hot. I've been spending a lot of gold. It's early TBC, so I think it's important everyone get this add-on, and try your very best to keep yourself from spending all that gold and hopefully acquire more. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to go to operations, we're going to go to auctioning operations, go to default, and then you don't really have to do much on the details side. Just go to posting, right? I like to put my posting to 48 hours. You can do whatever you want there. Post cap to 200. I do stack size just 1, just because sometimes you have to go back in and change it, and sometimes 5 doesn't work for one thing or the other. You can set up groups and stuff for this, but this is a really simple crash course guide just to get it up and running. So I keep that stack at 1. The next thing you're going to want to go down here is make sure that your percentage is set as 100% with an undercut amount of 1 copper. For minimum price, you can come down here and you can just see what's worth selling. Like right now, technically anything for 1.4%, or I'm sorry, 1.4% of vendor value, right? Vendor value being 1.0, the extra 0.4% being profit. That's the minimum thing it'll sell. So you just make sure to click post at minimum price there, maximum price, post at maximum price, and that's all set. That's all you need to do there. Under settings, there's not much you need to do. You can just set general tooltip settings. You can set a little bit more detailed destroy information if you're disenchanting. But after that, you're pretty much set to go, guys. So why this is going to be such a huge add-on, and it's going to make you a lot more money, is because if you're just using standard auction house procedure to post your items, it's taking forever, and you're probably not making as much money as you can. And the reason I like TSM, and you can actually make this even quicker by making macros, but we'll get into that later, is you can just look at your whole inventory right here, and simply you can just be like, I want to sell all of it, right? Select all. What I like to do is I like to go through and just double check. Like, obviously, I don't want to sell my flasks. I don't want to sell my arcane powder. These greens I do. Flask, bandages, no. Lockbox, no. You can click through all this stuff that you want to keep, and then super quick, just like that, it'll scan through, undercut anybody else who has the same item as you. If it doesn't have, like, there's none of this item up right now, I probably shouldn't sell that because it's just a shitty pair of legs. It's probably for disenchanting, but those legs around that level would usually go for like 43 gold. So it'll just automatically price them at a normal spot, right? So I'm just going to post the rest of these netherweave robes, and then we probably skip over these green pants. We don't want to post those, right? So that's pretty much it, and that you can do that with your whole bag on a couple of my bank alts. You can clear out entire inventories for the most possible money you're absolutely going to get for it, and you can just go straight through really, really quick. So that's just the crash course, guys, on how to get it set up, guys. If you like that video, please make sure to subscribe, like, comment, and also follow me on Twitch. I'm probably live right now. Follow me at twitch.tv/bigpasta92. And yeah, if you have questions, you want to see any other videos, make sure to hit me with a follow. Also, I have a bunch of good classic WoW videos on my channel, so make sure to go check out some of those as well. We'll see you next time, guys. Bye.